So Jeremy Corbyn this weekend has said, I can still be Prime Minister, this is still on. Do you think he can still be Prime Minister?
Yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. What have we got? We've got Theresa May squatting in Downing Street. We've got a full rebellion going on in the Conservative Party. We've got no idea as to what's going to be in this Queen's speech. You know, they have a manifesto that's completely been repudiated by the public and indeed by Tory MPs themselves. No idea what the DUP is going to agree to or not.
So are you preparing for government then?
Yeah, we have to be. We have to be absolutely on our toes.
You accept you lost the election though?
Well, no, I don't think that we did. I think that we did extraordinarily well, and I think that we had
and votes from the Conservative Party.
Yes, but what's clear from our side is that we have a surge of support for our manifesto and for our alternative vision of what Britain could be like, and we have a much stronger mandate for that than, frankly, the Tories do. What do the Tories stand for now? Who knows?
But that's not the same as winning an election, though, is it?
Yes, but, you know, let's see how the Tories do. Let's see if they're able to hold it together, and if not, we will step up. We would love the opportunity to serve.
OK, maybe you can help me out with some of the maths here. Maths was never my strong point, I will admit. So if you do a deal with the SNP, they've got 35 MPs, you can convince the Lib Dems to support you, it's another 12. Greens have got 1, Plaid Cymru 4. Jeremy Corbyn persuades Sinn Féin to come over to Westminster, which give you a handful more. Even then, you still only have 321 seats. That's not a majority unless you get into bed with the DUP, which is what you've criticised the Conservatives for doing.
We're not getting into bed with anybody. We would be an alternative government. We would be a minority government. We would put forward our Queen's speech, which is incredibly popular. You know, our policies are popular. Our policies are what the country wants. We would put forward a Queen's speech. We would put forward a budget, and it would be up to the other parties and indeed some Conservative MPs to decide if they wanted to support it or not.
But how can you put together a minority government when you've got so many fewer seats in the Conservative Party?
Let's see. Let's see. I mean, we're in uncharted territory. All I'm telling you is that our manifesto is popular, our vision for Britain is right. They have no idea of what they're doing. We are waiting in the wings. We will step in if we are required and if we are called upon to serve.
So in a month's time, do you think Jeremy Corbyn could be in number 10?
Who knows? Let's see.
That's certainly leaving the door open.
Yeah.
You see, you lost the election campaign, even though I know that for many it feels like a win because you've increased your seats, by about 1 million votes, against what many people feel was one of the worst political campaigns in history. I mean, what does that say about the state of the Labour Party if you couldn't even beat Theresa May and a campaign that, by all accounts, was a bit of a disaster?
Let me tell you this, Sophie. I mean, if you look at the polls today, it would seem that we are 5 points ahead of the Conservatives. I think we're going to go through a period where Labour will become increasingly popular. And the reason is this, not just because we are united behind our policies, but actually we show what the Labour Party can be if we are united. And the Tories, in the meantime, are falling apart. We have learnt over the last couple of years that a disunited party is an unpopular party. What we showed during the election is just what a force we can be if we stick together. And that is what we can do. Because, frankly, there is very little that we disagree on within the Labour Party, and we have to remember what we agree on, and we have to take the fight to the Tories.
You talked there about a disunited party. What would you say to the people in Labour over the last couple of years who have publicly doubted Jeremy Corbyn, who have launched leadership contests against him, who have organised votes of no confidence in him?
Well, they underestimated him, and I think they accept that. So, let's put that behind us and let's look forward, because that's what's important. We look forward, and we look forward together.
You must feel a sense of getting things right, though, and that they got it wrong and you got it right.
I don't feel that. I feel really pleased that we have done as well as we have, and I think that we are on the verge of government, and that is fantastic.
Would you welcome some of those critics back to the front bench?
I think that we need to use all our talents. There are lots of different things that people can do. But yes, we have to be a united party. It's up to Jeremy, who does what. But yes, of course, we have a range of talents and experience, and we need to use them.